Hi friends, and welcome to Motherhood and Motivation. Today we are going to be doing a monthly reset. I am basically going to be going through the house and doing some things that is going to set me up for success for the month of February. This is something that I like to do every single month, and whether I do meet that goal or not, it's always a plan, and whenever I do it, it always does actually make the following month a bit easier for me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and be honest and say that I kind of just do not feel like doing this today, but even if you don't feel like it, do it anyway, because again, it's going to set you up for success the following month. And sometimes it's just those little things that we can do even in those moments that we don't feel like it, that's going to help us not to carry that stress and overwhelm into the following month. So I can just sit around today and say, I really don't feel like doing that today, and then come next week on Monday, I have less time to do it because today is Saturday. Monday we begin homeschool. Tomorrow we have church. And then, I'm never really going to feel like I have the time for it. And I'm never going to feel like I actually want to do it. So by getting some things done today, it's just going to make the rest of the week and the upcoming month a lot easier for me. So if you don't feel like it, I recommend that you get up and do it anyway, because that is the theme for today's video. Do it anyway. Even if you don't feel like it, do it anyway, because we can do hard things. And today I'm encouraging you to do the hard things if it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run. So if you're new here, my name is Heaven and I'm a motherhood and homemaking vlogger. I take you guys along my faith walk as I journey through motherhood and homemaking, hoping that I can inspire you in some way to make homemaking and motherhood a little bit easier for you. My goal is to just use my platform and my channel to put a little bit of inspiration and joy out there in the world, because there's a lot of stress and overwhelm that is just going on every single day, especially right now in the world. So much is going on. So I just hope that when you come to my channel, you have a breath of fresh air and that it's inspiring and motivational. And it just helps us to stay motivated in those things that we just have to do every single day. So if you're looking for some homemaking inspiration and some motherhood motivation, go ahead and hit that subscription button, because I would love for you to join the family. I post videos twice per week. Every Sunday, I share a motivational cleaning video. And then on Thursdays, I share another type of homemaking or motherhood video, kind of like this one here today, or some type of grocery haul, shopping haul, homeschool content, and all of the sorts. So again, my name is Heaven and I would love for you to subscribe and join the family. But let's go ahead and get into today's monthly reset. Just an overall broad spectrum of what we're going to be doing today. I have to do some decluttering. So the goal here is first to declutter 12 things. Now, if you have a lot more decluttering to do inside of your home, I did a full whole house declutter, which I am going to share that with you guys. You can find it linked in the top hand corner or down below in the description box. And in that time, I just decluttered a lot of stuff. It took me at least a week to get that done. And so now, to make sure that I'm staying on top of the accumulation of mess, my goal is to accumulate 12 things every single month. Set your number according to what your home is looking like. If you have a lot of clutter, you might want to go ahead and just declutter 10 or 12 things per room. For me right now, the goal is to just accumulate 10 to 12 things per month throughout the entire home. That's what I'm going to be doing today, as well as changing some of the linen. I have to do a lot of laundry folding and laundry reset. And then there's just a few more things that I like to do to set myself up success in terms of like planning out our homeschool month, planning out my content planner, my budgeting, all of the sorts. So let's just go ahead and get right into it, and then I'll just talk you guys through it along the way.
Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love, show me love. This is all we got. Sometimes life will push you down, make you fall onto the ground. But I know you will turn it around. Oh, this is all we got, and I know you'll make mistakes, get interference and lose your way. Find the light when it rains. Oh, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, make a change. Time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, show me life, show me love, make a change. Time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love.
Alright, so now that I've got the bed made up, it is time for me to do some decluttering. So normally I use like a huge like construction garbage bag for this, like the big thick extra large black ones, but I cannot find them. So I'm gonna try to fill up like 2 garbage bags, and I'm starting inside of my closet to see if there's anything that I can find in here, like clothing maybe or something that I'm just not wearing anymore.
This is all we got. Show me love. Show me life. Show me love. This is all we got.
So I found 3 shirts that I haven't worn in forever, and if I did wear it, I just really wasn't a huge fan of it. Like I remember this pink and white shirt, I bought it for like a quick last minute event that we had. It wasn't a shirt that I would probably purchase like normally, but I needed whatever would come to me the fastest, so I found this one. And then there are like 2 other shirts that I wore just barely ever. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these now. I haven't really been a fan of them. So the goal was 12 things, and pretty sure I pulled out more than that. Like I can always find a good amount of stuff inside of my closet, so I feel like I'm gonna have to do a full closet declutter video soon, but I'm just gonna count the clothes as like, I don't know, one thing maybe as far as like category purposes go. So I was able to find some shoes, like little slippers in the bedroom, clothing inside of my room. My next goal is to go down into the basement and see if I can find some things down there to declutter, because that's where we have like things that are like a little bit bigger and take up more space. So there were a lot of things in the basement that I found that needed to be decluttered or tossed away. We had like a bag that was keeping blankets inside of it, and somehow I don't know what happened, but underneath it was kind of like wet. So I pretty much threw away everything in there except for the blanket that was at the very top. And then I had some empty bins that I used to throw away, and I took those 2 empty bins and I just filled it with things that we were no longer using, like some hampers that were just taking up space. Literally just random things. Definitely more than what I could fit inside the 2 bags. So I had 2 totes, 2 hampers, some blankets, some clothing items, a couple of the kids or baby things, and then a couple of like random things from the basement. So decluttering is definitely done, but I also wanted to go through our kitchen cabinets and get rid of a couple of the plates that every time I take them out of the dishwasher, they have like this film on it, like this gray film. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna declutter those as well. We have enough plates in the time being, and the way I like to do it is, if you don't love it and you don't necessarily need it, get rid of it. That sounds, you know, wasteful to some people, but I feel like it gets rid of like clutter and stress. So I am going to take a break and take care of the sweet girl here because my darling has woken up. I still have to clean out the fridge, fold up a ton of laundry, and do my monthly planning. So still so much more to do. All right, so now that I got the bed made up, the linen changed out, and did some decluttering throughout the house, I felt like I have definitely refreshed the home a little bit for the upcoming month. But one of the most important things I feel like for me when it comes to resetting for the month is definitely doing my monthly planning. And this used to not be extremely important for me, but this is definitely in like the top 3 things that I must do. So for me, when it comes to resetting for the month, the 3 things that I absolutely must do are my grocery shopping, my decluttering, and my monthly planning. And my monthly planning includes like my budgeting and things like that. It even includes my meal planning and meal prep, all of those things. The things that I didn't include are typically things that I just need to do every single week to have a more productive week. So when it comes to grocery shopping, obviously we're gonna need, some food to eat throughout the month, and sitting down in the beginning or at the end of the month and doing a full meal plan and getting all of the groceries that we're gonna need for the month just makes it easier, so that I'm not out every single week at the grocery store or forgetting to order some of the groceries that we need, not knowing what's inside of the freezer. It just simplifies me preparing dinner and breakfast for my family throughout the entire month. That way, when I sit down to do my weekly planning, I can just refer back to the monthly meal plan that I made to see what we already have in the freezer and just bring some things up from the deep freezer and put it into the main freezer, as opposed to doing this whole grocery shopping thing every single week, which is just exhausting, especially if you have a large family or if you have children that you have to, tend to on a daily basis or take them out with you to the store. So doing my grocery shopping once per month and just getting the bulk of what we need works best for me. And then if we run out of like dairy products, which we just don't take in a lot of dairy in the first place, but fruits, vegetables, produce, and things like that, when we run out of that, I'll just order more of that opposed to having to order everything. So it just makes my life a lot easier as far as preparing meals throughout the month go. And then with the decluttering, it makes cleaning a lot easier for me throughout the month. I don't really enjoy spending an entire day cleaning up the home, and even if I did, I just feel like it wouldn't be the most productive way for me to manage my time, being that I'm also a homeschool mom. I have 2 children, one that's under the age of 1, as well as being a content creator and just wanting to just spend time with my family. I have to manage my time a whole lot better. So my goal is that it will never take me more than 20 minutes to clean a room, especially because with having a baby, sometimes you just don't get that full 1 hour no distraction time to clean, but I might get short bursts of like 20 minutes where I can say, okay, I have a quick 20 minutes, let me go ahead and clean this room. And if I have an extra 20 minutes, I can clean another room. And then when I do like my full cleaning reset at the end of the week, in 1 hour I should be able to clean my entire home. That's just how I feel about cleaning these days, is like I should be able to clean each room within 20 minutes, and some of them less, like a bathroom or something. I feel like it shouldn't even take 20 minutes to clean a bathroom. Just some things I just feel like should go pretty quickly. If I'm given an hour and a half, I want to be able to do a whole house clean. So decluttering just makes cleaning a lot easier, a lot shorter, and it just helps me with staying on top of the mess. It also helps me with staying on top of my goal to live a little bit more minimal every single month. The more and more I declutter, the more and more I lean more into that intentionality of simple living and being more intentional as a mom and a wife and everything. So decluttering has become just a big thing for me, where I'm just constantly these days trying to see how much more can I simplify my life, my mind, my homemaking, everything that I do, so that I can spend my time doing things that are going to be much more enjoyable, more memorable. I would rather go outside and play outside with my son versus stay in the house and clean all day. So that's just how, it's been going for me over here. So With the planning, that's another thing that just simplifies my entire month. I used to have separate planners for everything. I would have a budget planner, and then I would have a separate planner for meal planning. I would have a separate one for work, as well as a separate one for homeschool, and I consolidated that. With the exception of homeschool, I just bought like a little journal. It's a leather-bound small journal that's not super big and bulky, and I use that journal for everything. I have dividers in it, and I just put out different like categories. So one divider would say budgeting, one says home, one for personal, one for Bible study, one for budgeting, one for content planning, one for meal planning, for vacation planning, like literally everything. I also have like a calendar in here, and then I also have like a little money envelope. And you guys, funny story, this here little yellow folder, I used to use it just for like work production. It just has like a long sheet of things that I like to read every single morning to help me stay motivated throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. It has a few of my favorite scriptures, a few of my favorite like motivational quotes on it. And one day Nevaeh grabbed this folder and started like chewing on the edge of it. So then Noah was like, here, I'll help. He grabbed the folder and was like, I'm gonna go rinse it off. So yeah, now the ink is like bleeding and everything. So that just wasn't working out. So that is being moved over to my consolidated journal as well. So within this time frame, I have basically done my full meal plan. I've done my budgeting and my content planning, and consolidated or moved over my daily like worksheet that I like to look at every morning into one journal. With having done all of that, every single week I will do like a little bit of a deep clean at the end of each week. At the beginning of each week, I will have a Sunday rest day. Every single morning I do my Bible studies and devotions, but on Sunday I like to devote an entire day versus just a morning or an evening to the Lord, as well as spending that time with my family. Laundry and things like that I do weekly. Like there are a lot of things that I just do every single week, but then every single month, these 3 things, I just feel like I just absolutely have to do them just to have a better month and just make my homemaking a whole lot better and easier. All right, you guys, with that, we sum up today's home reset. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it gave you some motivation and some inspiration in your motherhood and homemaking journey as well. If it did, I hope that you would give this video a thumbs up. I truly do appreciate it. It helps me to grow, as this is still a small channel, and it helps me to reach other families so that I can inspire and motivate them as well. And I truly do appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed to join the family yet, I also encourage you to do so, because I would love to have you here. And I post helpful, relatable, realistic motivation and inspiration for you guys every single week. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy that you stayed through to the end of the video, and that's going to be all until next time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy homemaking.